Hello,
Swish.
and Marcus.
And so we are at this place called Holy Beep. Yeah, it's this
It's
place
an ice
called,
cream place called Holy Shake. It's in
yeah,
Brampton, Ontario. So,
and it's really nice. They have quite a large variety of different shakes and stuff. They have like bubble tea and choco bar and fruities. I'm getting
yeah, the novelty of this
cheesecake.
place is it doesn't, you know how you get a standard sundae where, like, just a little cup and whatever? Theirs comes in big pop bottles, and you get to actually keep the pop bottle.
Or you can recycle it. They have like a recycling bottle station, so
Yeah.
I guess people can just throw it out, and of course they get their money back. Cause
And actually, I'll show you guys the shake so you can just see for yourself. So just so if you ever want to come here, it's pretty cool.
You can see all the different flavors. And they all come in like those bottles. It's a pretty cool place.
And come all these ones. These are the ones that we get in here, like that. So that's basically that. They all come in the bottles. They're pretty cool.
yeah, so you got like a good illustration of what they have on the wall, and it's really cool. It's really cool because you can get different choices from or to choose from. Yeah, you can have different choices, right?
Yep.
And in the night after you probably have dinner, go for a walk like we did today. In our other video, you're probably gonna see us walking, and this is just a continuation of the evening's activities. Just our little date stuff that we do
Yeah.
from time to time. Oh, by the way, you know what we should talk about while we wait? There were some things that we talked about in our last video in terms of our first impression of each other. But now we could talk about our first date, what it was like. We have a few minutes. So,
Well, I don't think I have that long.
yeah, but anyways, our first date, when we met each other, it was quite a bit of an interesting evening. We met at the
Movie theater.
movie theater in Oakville, I believe. And it was funny because I was in my car waiting because I wasn't sure who I was going to meet up, as we had a conversation on the phone, but we didn't quite meet up until that first date. So anyway, we met at the theater, then we were sitting watching the movie, and one thing I wanted to share, I didn't even like hold his hand or anything because I was very shy, I was very nervous, and he was a little bit concerned.
I was.
Yeah, because you said I didn't hold your hand.
When did
You
I?
said your hand was hanging there.
No.
My hand was hanging
This
there,
is-
and
no, no.
you didn't even hold my hand.
No,
and I'm like,
no. I wasn't concerned. What I tried to do to be the gentlemanly thing, as opposed to quote unquote in the dark trying to get busy and rub up on her like some 14 or 15-year-old in a movie theater trying to get lucky. I literally, because it was our first date, but this is not the first time we ever talked or ever saw each other. We've been talking for a solid week. But I was attempting to be affectionate, and I put my hand out by her hand, and where her hand was, I think her hand was on her leg or whatever, and I just put my hand on top of her hand and got zero
no,
response.
it wasn't. It was hanging over the side.
Oh,
of the
either way,
chair.
I tried to touch her hand, and it was like cold. It was like no response. And I went, and then at the end of the night, that's when I said to her, did something along the lines of, I don't remember what I exactly said. And I said, were you okay with me not wanting to, are you okay with me trying to hold your hand? You're like, oh, I didn't know. I wasn't seeing all the signals. I was like, signals? I had my hand, on your leg, on your everything. And she's like,
It wasn't on my leg. It didn't do that. It was just hanging
Yeah, it
over
was.
the.
I touched your leg.
No, you didn't. It was hanging
lying.
over the side of the chair.
She's
In
lying.
the theater, you didn't, because
She's
you wouldn't
lying.
have done that because it's a.
I don't mean in a gratuitous way
No,
where I
not
try to
that way,
slide
but-
my hand up your thigh. I just meant like I touched your leg and try to get her any type of response, but it
Yeah.
was zero.
Yeah, and he said, and then when we came out of the theater and we were walking,
Better
he
known
said,
as square.
yes. Okay, so then when we came out of the theater and we were walking, he says, can I hold your hand? I'm like, sure. And that was the
And that's
first
when
time.
that's when I conveyed to her what was going on in the movie theater, and she's like, "Oh, I didn't recognize the signs, and I was shy, and I didn't know what
Yeah,
to do."
because I didn't want to be too forward or anything like that. Because I'm not that type of person.
I have to go get her shake, so Michelle's gonna talk to you.
Yeah, she didn't call us.
I can see her making it.
Yeah, but she didn't call us yet. Yeah, anyways, so I'm the type of person, I don't like to push myself up on anybody, and I didn't want to seem as if I'm getting too forward, so I didn't even make an attempt to even hold his hand, even though he was trying to give me some signals. I didn't even read a single signals because, as I said, I'm very shy, and I'm very, like, reserved, especially if I meet somebody for the first